All right, Josh Taylor, Kdka TV2 Sports, and of course 93.7 The Fan. Let's begin. Ramon Foster, what can you tell me?
Latest reports that we have heard, and this is from NFL Network, it looks like a hyperextended knee. It's no ligament damage.
Good.
So we're looking at 4 to 5 weeks, which is pretty much the duration of training camp, maybe going into the regular season. Maybe you have him back by week 2, week 3 at the latest, which is very good news compared to the alternative. So that's good news to hear.
Coach Narduzzi, everybody putting a lot of hope in Kenny Pickett. I've asked a lot of people, and I'll ask you, real deal?
I saw that game against Miami. I was there. I've seen a lot of quarterbacks during maybe the 10 years or so I've covered college football. He's the first real deal quarterback that's had in a while. I think he's legit. He did some great stuff as a freshman. The thing I love the most about him, I love the athletic ability. I love his leadership. I love his intangibles. He's a guy that a lot of the other 10 guys in the field will go play behind, and I'm excited about that for Pitt.
Pirates 55-51, 6 out behind Central Division leading Cubs. Milwaukee a half game out. Today it's the Mets again. They won 5-0 yesterday. Game coming up shortly. Joe Musgrove gets to start 93.7 The Fan. Buying or selling?
They better be buying. You can't make the run that they've made in the last 3 weeks, winning 15 out of 18, and they haven't done that in, what, almost 30 years? You can't do what they've done based on the hole they climbed themselves out of to get back to this point, get within 3 games of a wild card and 6 games of first, and not try to make this team better. And if I'm New Huntington, I have to look for at least a starting pitcher and at least a relief pitcher. Now, granted, the guys they have
Setup
now,
or closer?
Setup.
Okay.
Because the 3 guys they have now, Santana, Crick, and Vasquez, those 3 guys in July have been lights out, and I wouldn't want to upset that. But I'd like to add at least one more guy to put in that group. Because if you have those guys pitch, let's say you got a 2-run lead, you got to preserve it from the 7th inning on, you got to use them 7, 8, 9. Let's say you have to do that a couple nights in a row. Clint Hurdle's not going to throw all 3 guys 3 nights in a row. You're going to need another guy to fill in case the other 2 guys have been used up, to try to keep that going and hold on some games when those other guys might not be available. So I need at least one reliever, and I'd want at least a veteran starter and a guy with a resume. Not just a name, not just a guy who's 30, 31 years old. A guy who's been proven as a veteran that can be durable, and maybe a year or 2 of control. And this is the main reason why. Outside of Ivan Nova, the rest of that rotation, or every other guy that started the game, is 26 years old or younger. And only one, Chad Kuhl's the only one that's pitched an entire year in a major league rotation. So you got to have a guy with experience that can actually go in, and a guy who can both win you games and stop losing streaks. That's important too. 93.7 The Fan, Kdka TV2, Josh Taylor, Rob Pratte. Have a great rest of your day. Join us every single Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the Kuhns Market Black and Gold Sunday Show. Good afternoon from your Pratte Pack.